Get ready for a Tagalog affix overload. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back as we continue our lesson on Tagalog verb affixes. In the last 3 videos, we've talked about these verb affixes: mag, ma, in, an, and i. We also had maka, maki, makipag, magpa, and ipag. And last time we had ika, ipang, paki, magpaka, and mag plus reduplication. In this video, I will give you a rundown of the remaining Tagalog verb affixes we haven't yet discussed. Well, at least half of it because it's a long list. So, we'll discuss half of the remaining affixes we haven't yet discussed in this series. By the end of this video, there are only one of 2 things that can happen. 1, you will be overwhelmed by the sheer number of Tagalog verb affixes. Or 2, you will have a better appreciation of how layered Tagalog is, which I hope will be your key takeaway. So, tara, simulan na natin. But before we do that, please be sure that you're subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'd be updated of new videos. Ayos? Now, let's go through the other affixes you'll encounter in your journey through Tagalog one by one so you can recognize them and actually use them. No drama, let's start. First, an plus reduplication. It's object-focused. Doing something at random, a little, a bit, occasionally, or not fully, now and then, here and there. Let's use it with the root word bilis, fast. The infinitive and imperative verb is bilis, bilisan, to make something a bit faster. For example, bilis, bilisan mo naman ang lakad mo. Literally, why don't you make your walk a bit faster? Or, why don't you walk a bit faster? Here's another one. From the root word bagal, slow, we have the infinitive and imperative verb bagal, bagalan, to make something a bit slower. Like for example, binagal, bagalan ng tsuper ang kotse. The driver drove the car a bit slow. Or, the driver slowed the car down a bit. The next affix is similar. E plus reduplication. It's object-focused. To do actions done lightly or partially, or to do something occasionally, at random, a little, a bit, now and then, or here and there. For example, from the root word usog, move, we have the infinitive and imperative verb i-usog, usog, to move something a little to the side. Like for example, i-usog, usog mo nga ang maleta mo. Why don't you move your luggage a little to the side? Here's another example. The infinitive and imperative verb iliko, liko, from the root word liko, turn. Ililiko, liko ko ang kotse mamaya. I will turn the car a bit later. Our next affix is in plus reduplication. It's object-focused, doing something to an object a bit or now and then. An example is from the root word inom, drink. We have the infinitive and imperative verb inum, inumin, to drink a bit, to drink now and then, to not drink regularly. Iniinom-inom ko naman ang gamot, gaya ng sabi ng doktor. I am indeed drinking the medicine every now and then, just like what the doctor said. Another one is the infinitive and imperative verb linis, linisin, to clean a bit. Linis, linisin mo naman ang kwarto mo. Why don't you clean your room a bit? Next affix is ipa. It's instrumental focus, making or letting someone do something, usually for someone else's benefit. From the root word hiram, borrow, we have the infinitive and imperative verb ipahiram, to allow someone to borrow something or to lend something to someone. Ipahiram mo ang libro mo kay Peter. You allow your book to be borrowed by Peter, or you lend your book to Peter. Another one is the infinitive and imperative verb ipakuha, to have someone get something for the benefit of someone else. For example, ipakukuha ko ang titulo ng lupa mula sa munisipyo. I will have someone get the land title from the town hall. Next up is ipag plus reduplication. It's object focus. To do an action repeatedly, continually, or frequently, usually involving many objects. This combines the prefix ipag with a reduplicated root word, like for example, ipagtuturo, to point to multiple objects or people. For example, ipinagtuturo ng akusado ang mga kasapakat niya. The accused pointed out his accomplices. Another one is the infinitive and imperative verb ipagtatapon, to throw away multiple objects. Ipagtatatapon ko ang mga kalat mo. I will throw away your mess. Our next affix is the combination ka-an. It's locative focus, to feel something or experience something towards someone. We have the infinitive and imperative verb kalimutan, to forget something or someone. From the root word limot, forget. Kalimutan mo na ang problema mo. You forget your problem now. Another one is the infinitive and imperative verb kamuhian, to abhor or to hate intensely. It's from the root word muhi, intense hatred. Kinamumuhian ni Andres Bonifacio ang mga traidor sa bayan. Andres Bonifacio abhors the traitors to the nation. Next up, ma plus reduplication. It's actor focus, feeling or doing something slightly or leisurely. We have the infinitive and imperative verb mahiya-hiya, to have a little shame. It's from the root word hiya, shame. Mahiya-hiya ka naman sa ginawa mo. You have a little shame from what you did. Another one is the infinitive and imperative verb mamitas-mitas, to leisurely pick fruits around. This is from the root word pitas, pick a fruit. The letter P is phonetically changed to the letter M. For example, mamimitas-mitas muna kami ng prutas sa halamanan. We will just leisurely pick some fruits from the garden. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit the like button because that will help this channel grow. Ayos ba? Ngayon, ituloy na natin. Now, let's continue. Our next affix is the combination of ma-an. It's actor focus, to have something happening to the doer by accident or unintentionally. The infinitive and imperative verb masunugan, to have someone's property burned down. It's from the root word sunog, fire. Nasunugan ang mga taga San Diego. The San Diego residents had their properties burned down, or fire hit the residents of San Diego. We also have the infinitive and imperative verb maubusan, to run out of something. This is from the root word ubos, used up. An example is, naubusan ng pera si Peter. Peter ran out of money. There you have it, a partial list of the affixes we have not yet discussed in this series. We will complete the list of Tagalog affixes in the next video. Be sure to catch that. I will see you again. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.